Welcome to Red Books Philippines vs the World Edition. Top country with the highest social media users in the world. The world population was estimated to have reached almost 8 billion people as of this year. Did you know that it took over 2 million years of human history for the world's population to reach 1 billion? But it only took 200 years more to reach 7 billion? With the rapid growth of population in the world, we are also observing unprecedented developments in all the areas of science and technology. This is due to the heavy investment in education, research and development and innovation all over the world. New technologies are converging and making our life easier and more efficient. The surge of social media platforms is more evident nowadays. It's particularly interesting how far some countries are diverging in terms of social media use. And it is surprising that Western countries are lagging way behind in adoption rates, while Asian countries are emerging as top users. More than half of the world now uses social media. An estimated 4.57 billion people around the world now use the internet. Have you ever been curious as to which country is the social media giant? Let us begin. Our top 10 country which use the social media the most is United Arab Emirates, spending an average of 2 hours, 56 minutes a day per user. The United Arab Emirates, sometimes simply called the Emirates, is a sovereign state situated in Middle East, between Oman and Saudi Arabia. The United Arab Emirates comprises of 7 emirates and its capital is Abu Dhabi. It is one of the richest countries in the world because of its huge supply of oil. United Arab Emirates has a total population of around 10 million. The leading social media platform in the United Arab Emirates is WhatsApp with a penetration rate of 83%. This was closely followed by Facebook with a penetration rate of 82% and YouTube with 79%. Moving on to our top 9 country. And it belongs to Malaysia. It has an average of 3 hours per user per day. Malaysia is a country in Southeast Asia. The federal constitutional monarchy consists of 13 states and 3 federal territories. The country is multi-ethnic and multicultural. About half the population is ethnically Malay, with the minorities of Chinese, Indians, and indigenous people. There were 26 million social media users in Malaysia. Social media penetration in Malaysia stood at 81% as of today. The most popular social media platform among users in Malaysia is Facebook. And the other famous social media platforms are Instagram, Facebook Messenger, and LinkedIn. Let's proceed to our top 8 country. Our top 8 is Nigeria with an average hour of 3 hours, 2 minutes social media usage. Nigeria is located in Western Africa and it is the world's 32nd largest country. Nigeria, officially named the Federal Republic of Nigeria, is a diverse West African country. Nicknamed the Giant of Africa, and is the largest economy in Africa. Did you know that Nigeria is a diverse multi-ethnic country with more than 520 spoken languages? Yes, you heard it right, and English is their official language. The 4 biggest social media platforms in Nigeria are Facebook with around 28 million users, Instagram with around 7 million users, Facebook Messenger, with around 4 million users, and LinkedIn with around 6 million users. Proceeding to our top 7. Our top 7 is Mexico with an average hour of 3 hours and 7 minutes per user per day. Mexico, officially the United Mexican States, is a Latin country. Geopolitically, however, Mexico is entirely considered part of North America, along with Canada and the United States. Did you know that there are more people speaking Spanish as their first language in Mexico than in Spain? Spanish is the most spoken language in the country, and Mexico is the largest Spanish-speaking country worldwide. Did you also know that the Mexican capital is sinking by 3 feet a year? In the last 60 years, the city has sunk more than 32 feet. The reason for this is the huge demand for water, which is being taken from the aquifer below the city. The current population of Mexico is around 129 million as of today. In 2019, there were around 77 million social media users in Mexico. This figure is forecast to grow to 95.2 million users by 2025. Facebook ranked as one of the most popular social networks among Mexican users together with WhatsApp. Moving on to our top 6 country. And it is no other than Egypt, spending 3 hours and 9 minutes a day per user. Egypt, officially the Arab Republic of Egypt, is a transcontinental country spanning the northeast corner of Africa and Asia. Egypt is the world's 30th largest country. Due to the extreme aridity of Egypt's climate, population centers are concentrated along the narrow Nile Valley. It means that about 99% of the population uses only a small portion of their land area. Because majority of Egypt's landscape is desert, with a few oases scattered about. Egypt has one of the longest histories in the world, tracing its heritage back to the 6th–4th millennia BCE. It is considered a cradle of civilization. Ancient Egypt saw some of the earliest developments of writing, agriculture, urbanization, organized religion and central government. There are 42 million social media users in Egypt as of today. And the most famous platforms are Facebook, followed by YouTube and Twitter. Okay, we are halfway through our list. Our top 5 is Argentina with an average hour of 3 hours and 9 minutes per user per day. Argentina, officially the Argentine Republic, is a country located mostly in the southern half of South America. Argentina is the 8th largest country in the world, and its name, Argentina, derived from the Latin word, silver. Argentina has the highest consumption of red meat in the world, and its beef is famous around the world. In the Philippines, one of the famous corned beef brands is even named Argentina. YouTube is the most popular social media platform in Argentina, with 93% of users surveyed saying that they use it. Facebook and WhatsApp, both owned by Facebook Incorporated, are each mentioned by 91% of respondents. Overall, 9 out of 10 internet users in Argentina are on social media as of today. Let us proceed to our top 4 country. And it belongs to Thailand with an average hour of 3 hours, 10 minutes per user per day. Thailand, officially the Kingdom of Thailand, and formerly known as Siam, is a country in Southeast Asia. It is composed of 76 provinces, and a population of over 66 million people. Thailand is the 22nd most populous country in the world. Did you know that Thailand is the only Southeast Asian country that was never conquered by any Western country? In fact, in the Thai language, the name of the country is Prathat Thai, which means, land of the free. Bangkok, the main capital of Thailand, is the hottest city in the world, based on average temperature throughout the year. There are around 50 million plus social media users in Thailand, with penetration stood at 75%. Facebook is the leading platform, then followed by Facebook Messenger and Instagram. Going to our top 3 country. Our top 3 is Indonesia with an average hour of 3 hours, 23 minutes per user per day. Indonesia, officially the Republic of Indonesia, is a country in Southeast Asia and Oceania. Did you know that it consists of more than 17,000 islands? Quite amazing. Indonesia is the world's largest island country and the 14th largest country by land area. Also, Indonesia is the 4th most populous country in the world, nearing 300 million as of last estimate. Indonesia is surpassed in population only by China, India, and the United States. There are 160 million social media users in Indonesia, and social media penetration stood at 59% as of today. The leading social media platform is Facebook. It is revealed that 89% of Indonesians are accessing Facebook every day. The number of Facebook users in Indonesia was forecasted to reach approximately 256 million by 2025. Facebook is followed by YouTube, Pinterest and Instagram. Moving on to our top 2 country. And it belongs to Brazil with an average hour of 3 hours, 39 minutes per user per day. Brazil, officially the Federative Republic of Brazil, is the largest country in both South America and Latin America. At 8.5 million square kilometers and with over 211 million people. Brazil is the world's 5th largest country by area and the 6th most populous. Did you know that Brazil, although part of the Latin continent, do not speak Spanish? Yes, they are the only country in South America that speaks Portuguese. There were approximately 136.6 million social media users in Brazil. This figure is forecast to grow to nearly 158 million users by 2025. Facebook is the most popular social network among Brazilians, concentrating more than half of all social media visits made in the South American country. And our top 1 country with the highest social media users in the world is no other than the Philippines. With an average hour of 3 hours, 57 minutes per user per day. The Philippines, officially known as the Republic of the Philippines, is the second largest archipelago in the world. And it is composed of about 7,641 islands situated in Southeast Asia. Having an estimated population of around 110 million, it ranks as the 13th most populated country in the world. Did you know that the number of Filipinos is around 2% of the entire world population? And 12 million Filipinos can be found all over the world. They are working as nurses, doctors, seafarers, domestic workers, teachers and other service work-related jobs. It is because they are highly trainable and they can speak English well. The Philippines has been called the social media capital of the world, as millions of Filipinos spend an average of almost 4 hours a day on social media sites, particularly on Facebook and YouTube. They are known to be early technology adopters and internet savvy, especially when it comes to communicating online. Yet, the country lags behind its ASEAN neighbors in terms of internet speed, cost, and accessibility. The Philippines' 4G speed is the fourth slowest among 88 countries. One reason for this lagging performance is the nation's geography, an archipelago of 7,641 islands that poses a challenge for basic connectivity. Also, because of outdated laws and policies have blocked the deployment of technologies. What can you say about the internet speed in the Philippines? Please leave your comments below. Anyway, the paramount reason why the Philippines hails as the social media leader worldwide, comes down to the vast amount of user-generated content. And it is available as well because of the many visitors that travel to the country. Facebook takes the lead as most visited social media site, and overall website, with 75 million monthly active Filipino users. This just goes to show that, for Filipinos, Facebook is synonymous with the use of internet. So there you go. These are top countries with the highest average hour of social media users in the world according to the Global Digital Report. Please hit the subscribe button for more interesting topics. Please click the bell button too. Please like and share. Thank you for watching Red Book's channel. Good day.